today we're going to explore the western countryside of Shanghai, as I call it, because this used to be the countryside of Shanghai. There's some country clubs going, some villas going around here as well. We're going to explore that, but along the way we'll pick up some food as well to taste. Try a little bit of that and walk, have some osmanthus in the ears as well. This is October, November. This is the time for osmanthus, right? So if you come to Shanghai around this time in the year, you definitely smell it. If you're ready, let's go. We're on the Xinhua Road now. This is one of the streets that are never to be widened. It's a protected street. You see it's kind of narrow. It was built back in the day specifically for, less traffic because it's the countryside, right? Soon we're gonna walk over to some villas and we're gonna take a look at that in a minute. The one we're going to see right now is going to be J.G. Ballard's place. If you know J.G. Ballard, you know who he is. If you don't know who he is, then you don't know who he is, of course. There's a movie that is called Empire of the Sun, and he also wrote a book as well. In the movie, he was played by the young Christian Bale in the movie. And it's about the time when there was concessions in Shanghai, and also the Japanese started invading China and took over Shanghai and put them into internment camps, right? So it's a story about the little boy grew up in that era. So we're going to see down the street right there to see his old residency, actually. It's now a restaurant, I believe. So let's check it out. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is the residency for J.G. Ballard when he was a little boy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, standing in front of the 100-year-old building already. This is the German style as part of the Columbia Circle as well. So talking about Columbia Circle, you have to talk about someone. If I pronounce his name correctly, that will be Laszlo Utek. Hopefully I get it right. Hungarians, please correct me if I'm wrong. And please pray me if I'm correct. But walking through the houses, you can actually see, come over here. You'll see there are QR codes that you can scan to get more information over here. For example, this one. And if you scan it, it gives you more information about the house, when it's built, sometimes who lived here, if it's a famous person. And also, if I were to point out something right here as well, it's called Amherst Road before, and now it's called Xinhua Road. So back in the day, it was called in Chinese, Anhe Lu. So it's a direct sound translation from the what do you call it? English word, if that is English at all. So here we go. So we were coming from here, you can see, but of course they are in Chinese. It says 住宅. This is residency where the J.G. Ballard's house is, and then walk through it, and then we're on Fahua Lu. So back in the day, it's reading from right to left, so Fahua Lu. And then it says Anhe Lu, so it's the Amherst Road right here. And then we're in the Columbia Circle now. So if you see, there's a little L shape here, and then it connects with the L shape from this side as well. So this used to be the Columbia Circle around here. there's lots of gardens around here. So imagine here back in the day was just villas for people who live in the countryside, right? So 80 years ago, things were still very empty around here, I should say. Still maintain the same feeling. Now you can see we're gonna explore a little bit about where the grassland used to be, or the park used to be, and see some villas as well. Shall we? Well, 1931 is the year that's been built. It's almost, what, 100 years as well. This is called a San Diego style. Here's the thingy, ladies and gentlemen. If you see on both sides, you see the differences. On my left, that will be on your right, that there are some older villas that was built in the 1920s, 1930s, whereas on the right hand side and your left, you'll see a lot more newer buildings that were built later on. And I will show you a, not exactly a map, it's actually an advert from before they were advertising for Columbia Circle when they were selling all these villas. You'll see what's it like around here. There was actually nothing. I will show you later. But yes, this is the feeling walking into the Columbia Circle. Pretty quiet, as you can tell. Imagine without all the mid-rises, it's just trees and birds chirping. On an autumn day, it was quite nice to run around, walk around, or go to the Columbia Country Club to swim in the swimming pool, or to play bowling, tennis, or ride horses. Oh, this is a mailbox, but on the outside it explained that this is the house behind it is the Italian style of the villa. But if you open it up, there's some people actually left some messages here. If I were to translate it, they'll be saying to the volunteers, to the people who are happy, to the cats, to the people who love life, to people who pick up the trash. Kudos to you. But in here, supposedly, when you open it, there should be a ta-da, nothing. But supposedly there should be some
only a bird flew out.
be some postcards in there, but also you can do some well, letters, if anybody write letters these days. But here we have oh, you've got a number 17 of the villas that's in the Columbia Circle. This is what they call the Italian style of the villa. There's a garage over there as well. What's nice about this old map when I was looking at it is that they actually matched up with what it was before. You can see this is on the corner already, right? So this house right here is at the corner. It's also 17. If you match up with the number right there, it's also 17. So it's very easy for people who want to go back to history and see what it was before to find out, that was what it was before. So that's what's nice about it. But over here, what we see is the Columbia Circle, well, hand painted and jaw. This was what it liked before when it wasn't really occupied. And I have something to show you as a clearer in vivid color as well. So we walk around here throughout the little lanes and came out this way right here. So to show you as well, nothing is going on in around here back in the day. Really, you can see some, farmland, all the villas around here. Not much going on, but if you come here today, oh, it's the city center now.
So this street right here is this city right here.
So a lot of the places in Shanghai are turning into the older area, I should say, for the revitalization program is to bring back the neighborhood feeling, right? So they turn that into more of a F&B and also shopping style. So you see more and more of that, like hidden deep in the lane as we walk through, you'll see some really interesting dining, drinking, of course, and also some shopping areas too. So we're gonna take a look what's in there.你好，梅干菜的有吗？
马上没了，等一会儿要好，等一会儿要好。
太好卖了。
要不等一会儿，等一会儿让你。
可以啊，可以啊，没问题，没问题，可以啊，可以。等一等。There is. So yeah, we're waiting for Megan Tsai. Megan Tsai is up and coming. This is the thing. The last time that the person behind the camera is asking for, it wasn't a. They sold out. So now we just need to wait 4 minutes, and there's the freshly steamed Megan Tsai up and coming. And we're also gonna get a sweet one too. Ladies and gentlemen, we got the Bowser. This one is for the cameraman. This one is for the show. I got two. So, there might be a question of which one is which, right? You can usually tell, at least for steamed buns, on the top. They put the ingredients. What's in here? It's on the top. So this one is Megan Tsai. So Megan Tsai is basically fermented, sun-dried mustard green. So fermented first and sun-dried next. Lots of umami in here. Usually is with pork in them. Otherwise, they would say that it's beef or something else. And then the next one is my all-time favorite. It's a sweet one with black sesame that is in here. That's my favorite right here. So, if it's too hot, you just need to do one thing and one thing only, which is to, and it will cool down very quickly, right? So the Baozi shop behind us, this is called 大眼包子, translated would be big eyes steam buns. They opened from 1996, so it's been almost 30 years serving Shanghai. A lot of steam buns, but also in the B-roll, you're probably gonna see some of the fried stuff over there. There's some big dough stick, they're called youtiao, and then also some fried sesame balls as well. That is also the breakfast items, but you can eat anytime you want. And as like what we're doing now, it's already noontime, so this is a lunch-ish. Look at that. This is Megan Tsai. I'm gonna have another bite. To show you the sweet stuff as well. Usually the black sesame is quite runny. Let's see if this one is true. This one is not. This one is actually firm. When it's hot, it's kind of runny, but when it cools down a bit, the sesame has been roasted, so it's a little smoky too. Look at these two. Oh, hi. I've seen you before somewhere, I don't know where. To show you what it was here before, it was called Fahua Zhenlu, right? So this was the little creek I was talking about. Of course, all these names are named after the Shanghainese pronunciation. Fahua Zhen should be Z-H-E-N, but it's the Shanghainese pronunciation, which I can't do, so I'm not gonna mimic. But this was the creek that was landfilled to what it is today, right over here. Lots of places in Shanghai, all the creeks are being filled up, so they can make way for roads, for traffic. But imagine in front of us back in the day in the 30s, even before that, right? So maybe 100, 180 years ago, 200 years ago, it was just rowing boats around here, people doing market things, selling things on their boat, right? And food as well. I'd imagine that's what it looked like before, without all the mid-rise and high-rises too. 咱们这上面的这两个饼，大的是什么呀？
有韭菜的，有萝卜丝的。
哦，我就来个韭菜 one. Try it. Breathy. What about the bean? All right, ladies and gentlemen, you wonder what we got here? We got some saucy pancake. There are different layers on top of it too. So at most 7 layers. Sometimes they're also called 1,000-layer pancake, but if you count them, there's definitely not 1,000. With homemade bean paste, but it's a secret recipe, so I don't know how to make them. But usually, if you think of a fermented bean paste, brush on top of it, lots of sesame, a little bit of chili, a little bit of green onions. There you go. Oh, it's not a slow-mo, okay. The sauce makes up for lots of umami in here. Here we go. We're standing in front of the clubhouse of the Columbia Columbia Country Club, I should say. Right now it's a Tsutaya bookstores, but before this, it was clubhouse for the Columbia Country Club. And for you to find out the old logo of Columbia's Country Club, you have to get in and take a look if you're here. If you want to take the extra challenge, I will give you a gift if you get it right. Hi. The clubhouse here, the second floor is actually for the old members who wants to stay overnight, because imagine before it was, the countryside, so they need to stay overnight if they play around and, tennis, swimming. There's a swimming pool over here as well, which we'll show you in a bit, and also tennis as well. Now here, if I may show you an old photo of the country club. That was the country club, and that was the swimming pool. And around it, you can see there are tennis courts around here. But in the background, you can see, we mentioned this is farmland. It was farmland before. It really is country. But if you were to compare this and what's behind me, right? Voila. It's gonna get super bright, ladies and gentlemen. Take a look. Don't blink. All right, ladies and gentlemen, lovely people. We're here in the Columbia Country Club, and behind me it was the clubhouse, and now the Tsutaya bookstore, right? We saw in the front, and we also just saw the swimming pool as well. But it was a relocation of the old American club that was built in 1918, and then it moved over here later on, because this is the truly country club, where there was just farmland around here. They acquired about 5 acres of farmland here, and it used to be called the Great Western Road, if you imagine it, because it was the extension from the old concessions we're talking about. And they started building real estates around here, the Columbia Circle with the residency that we just walked through, and the country club here as well. And I would imagine all these little kids, living in the compound over there, will come over here and play in a swimming pool, for example, or tennis, or anything in the country club, really, if you think about it. Today's walk is quite short, but filled with information. My goal as a guide in Shanghai or China overall really is to invite you all to come and visit. You don't have to use my service, but if you want, great. If you don't, that's okay. But from now on, we want to show you more and more about not only Shanghai, the surrounding area, but also China and overall as well. Show you the tidbits that maybe it's not included in the guidebook, wherever you read them from. So hopefully we give you some nice tips and travel information while you're here. If you want to reach out to me, contact me down below.